Hi, this is Brendan from Watto Training, and in this tutorial we look at some video tips for collecting evidence of driving and teaching skills for enrolled training instructors with Watto Training RTO 40791 for the courses TLI 41218 and TLI 41318. These two courses are the car instructor course and the heavy vehicle instructor course. Okay, what do I use? So in this video, what we normally use is a little cradle which holds the phone, and that's connected to a plastic arm which has a suction cup which you can hook up to, which you can put on the front of your windscreen, or you can put on the side of the passenger window to collect video evidence. So if I was doing a standard commentary drive, I'd put it on the front of the screen as long as it wasn't blocking my view. And if I was doing something like demonstrating gear changing or clutch control or steering technique, I would put it on the passenger side window pointing towards me, so it could record what I'm doing with my hands for steering and also feet and gear changing and so forth. Some people like to use the GOPRO. I've actually just purchased one, but I haven't used it yet, so I'll make some videos of how I go with that. And some people use an Android phone like a Samsung or a Google. So coming back to the iPhone, how do I record a video on my iPhone? Choose video mode, tap the record button or press either volume button to start recording. While recording, you can do the following. Press the white shutter button to snap a still photo. Pinch the screen to zoom in and out. Tap the record button or press either volume button to stop recording. By default, video records at 30 frames per second. Depending on your model, you can choose other frame rates and video resolution settings in Settings, Camera, Record Video. The faster the frame rate and the higher the resolution, the larger the resulting video file. Okay, here's a demo of a video that I made and just with the iPhone. So I'm doing that, pushing the record button, simple. Okay, now just a couple of safety things to keep in mind. Don't record a video if it's too distracting. Safety first. Driving is a complex task requiring coordination of a wide range of skills. To anticipate and avoid hazards on the road, drivers must give their full attention at all times. Any lapse in concentration, inattention, or distraction away from driving increases the risk of crash. It's the last thing we want you to do. The source of that information is mylicense.sa.gov.au. I use that because I think that really sums up the dangers of distracted driving and inattention. So don't make any videos if you can't manage it safely. Okay, vehicle inspection and manoeuvres. One must be careful if you're recording a vehicle inspection and any manoeuvres that are being performed. Lacking or inadequate situational awareness has been identified as one of the primary factors in accidents attributed to human error. Make sure you conduct your pre-drive checks and manoeuvres in a safe location. So do a site assessment before commencing. Also, apply the risk management approach. And we can see on the right the steps in the risk management process. Step 1, identify the hazards. Step 2, assess the risks. Step 3, decide on control measures. Step 4, implement control measures. And step 5, monitor and review. Like a lot of things, if you set up a plan to start with and then you execute it, you will learn through the experience. So always start somewhere very safe where you can just learn to use your camera. Might be recording yourself doing a reverse park or something like that. I've just also made a comment here. The location, time of day, and your own personal state, your mental state, your emotional state, your physical state must be considered. I've made some training videos before and then looked back at them later and I just realized I'm just tired. I look tired, I sound tired, and just got no energy in my voice. Now, they're meant to be training videos. However, if you're recording a video for competency, I'll be the only one who'll see it. It's not something that's going to be broadcast. So just keep in context the purpose of the recording session. Okay, now when you're making a video recording your competency in your skills, don't forget to breathe. Some people forget to breathe when speaking in front of camera. At the end of each sentence, take a breath. Breathe slowly and deeply through your nostrils. It is silent and helps moderate your pace. So don't overcomplicate or get too technical on this, but you do want to perform your best because there is an assessment. Underperforming isn't in your best interest. Okay, keep it conversational. Don't worry about being word perfect. Speak in a friendly, relaxed, conversational tone. Try and keep it clear, concise, and technically correct. And if required, the beauty of recording a video is you can start again and again and again. If you make a little fumble along the way, it's not the end of the word. You've noticed I do it every now and then. Pause, pick up, take a breath. Remember, you don't need to apologize. It gets tiring after a while. Keep a good sense of humor, stay focused, and forge ahead. Okay, in this video, this is an example of a video which is not much help because, one, if someone submitted this, we can't see who is driving or who is instructing. All we see is a truck going around a corner. Could be anyone driving, any time of day. Okay, make sure you demonstrate your ability to perform the required tasks. Example, here's a picture of me holding a guitar standing behind a microphone. Can I sing? Can I sing in tune? Can I remember the words? Can I write a song? If so, is it any good? Can I play the guitar? And if so, at what level? 3-chord specialist or the next Eric Clapton? Well, it's easy. 3 chords, just. A video would provide better evidence, and secondly, we need to know what the criteria of the assessment is to see if I meet the standard. So photo evidence often gets a bad rap at ASQA audits because people standing in front of, machinery like a forklift doesn't mean that they can operate it. A guy standing holding a guitar behind a microphone doesn't mean he can play or sing. And as we've said, finally, you need to match it up against the criteria. If the criteria is play 3 chords and sing Mary Had a Little Lamb, that's fine. But if I have to play Stairway to Heaven, and that's the standard, then again, we need to measure that up. How do I send the video from my iPhone to my computer? So here we've got a shot of the phone on the right. Now, again, there's variations from phone to phone. But down the bottom left on mine, there's that little square with the arrow, and that's the button that you push with your finger. If you choose AIRDROP to send it to your computer, iPad, someone else's phone nearby, and there's a little AIRDROP symbol down there. Select the device you want to send the video to. So I've got an iPad, I've got another second iPhone, and I've got a MacBook Pro laptop. So that's the one I selected. So I just touch that icon on the left. And then up on the top right screen of my computer, I received a notification. And I just clicked on open, and then the file opened up, and then I could save it or whatever I wanted to do with it. Okay, how did I learn, or how do I know how to do this? Easy, YouTube. Watch lots of YouTube videos. So simply type in what your question is and click on videos. If you go into YouTube, you can watch lots of tutorials on it. Try and find ones which match up to what you're trying to do and follow those instructions and be prepared for a bit of trial and error. Don't let the technology get the better of you. You will be capable of doing it. I am not a technical guru and I'm not Steven Spielberg, as you probably figured out. But in terms of recording evidence to demonstrate knowledge, skills, and abilities, it is a very powerful mechanism for doing so. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. My website is wattotraining.com.au, and if you want to get in contact with me, you can go via those channels. If you've got any questions about what evidence is required, then again, contact me as well. This has been Brendan from Watto Training. Thanks for tuning in.